What do you want most out of life? May I suggest a priceless ingredient to head your list? It is something the desire for which is deepest in the human heart. It is recognition. So little to give, so very much to receive. It is manifested in 1,001 ways. A word of deserved praise, a tender acknowledgement of appreciation, a gesture of acclaim.
These words were spoken to a graduating class many years ago by Harry Bentley. He was concerned then, as Bentley College is today, with deep human values as well as hard economic facts of life. Such inspiring leadership as this has brought Bentley College a long way in 2 short generations. So the creation of an entirely new learning environment on the Waltham campus took more than bricks and mortar. It took the kind of heart and spirit that Harry Bentley personified so well. Heart and spirit. These were 2 essential ingredients in creating a truly great success story in American higher education today. But it took more than these alone. It took a decade of time and planning and money to create the new Bentley campus, built to last, designed for learning, and growing more beautiful with each passing year. So it finally happened by laying one brick on top of another, finishing and furnishing one building after another, moving from one campus to another, all the while continuing to enlarge the Bentley learning traditions. Let's take a walk around the Bentley campus as it is today. Let's take the measure of its new dimensions. Let's just see what this great success story is all about. Of the 5 major new academic structures on the campus, the classroom building we see here is the real workhorse. It has 40 classrooms and 4 science laboratories. Lindsay Hall has a 500-seat auditorium equipped with the best audio-visual backup. Its computer center includes an IBM 360 and a time-sharing PDP 1140. The Student Center has a dining hall for resident students and a cafeteria for commuters, each with a 500-seat capacity. Its college store, lounges, and activity rooms are the focus of many student interests. The Faculty and Administration Building is a highly functional unit containing 130 offices for our faculty and administrators. Our think tank, Baker Vanguard Library. It is a truly modern resource center with a capacity for 150,000 volumes today and provision for future expansion. Its clock tower is the highest point for miles around. It's a landmark for our new campus. These 5 academic buildings, as well as the 9 student residences, which are designed to root a healthy social life on the campus, constitute an environment of nearly 1.5 million square feet of learning and living space. It is set atop more than 100 acres of prime high ground. So today, our campus stands as a sound investment in the future, with construction costs of some $20 million and a conservative replacement value of more than $30 million. But this is only the first part of our success story. Another installment has been completed just recently. It's our brand new physical education center. No college these days can be expected to function without one. This is especially true of Bentley with its high ratio of male students. Most young men simply do not consider applying to a college that lacks full indoor sports facilities. And so, even before its official opening, our students are already displaying their enthusiasm in the new gymnasium. Our new Bentley campus really offers a way of life that Bentley students never before enjoyed. They're virtually sitting on top of the world. Here, the natural energy, the grace and joy of youth are molded into new patterns of adulthood, new lifestyles. Here, mind probes mind. Companions meet. Lifelong friendships form. From here, our young men and women can look toward a future filled with promise. Yet life at Bentley is certainly more than strolling across the campus dreaming of the future. The ever-present grading curve is there. The impersonal curve is a very personal message for each student. The message says that some will fail, most will cluster around the average, and the best will reach the top. It is a forecast for the rest of their lives, and the students know it. So study is important. Students have called it doing your own thing. Professors have called it learning to learn. Whatever you call it, the job is the same as it always was. Get it into your head. Enjoy the quiet excitement of learning, even if it means turning off the television. There is also, of course, the new technology to master, including the complex input-output language of the electronic computer, so that it will be our slave, and we will be its master. This is not to say that old-fashioned handwriting has gone out of style, or books, and more books. Books that provide technical knowledge, books that provoke ideas. Most important in this whole learning process is the dedicated and effective teacher. This is a Bentley tradition of long standing, the truly superior teacher-scholar. Skilled teachers who really know how to teach, whose concern with the subject arouses the mind and puts the brain to work. Yes, get it into your head. Get it into your head. Behind this whole learning process lies the experience of many years in the business of education. Experience quietly at work in orderly scholarly offices, or frantically at work to keep track of a swiftly changing world. Experience sharpened to a keen cutting edge by a meeting of trained minds familiar with the complicated academic issues of our time. And further behind the scenes of this process are capable administrators who keep an eye on college affairs as well as student affairs.
The quality of Bentley. Well, there's really nothing magical about it. Mostly, it consists of everyone, the students, the faculty, and the staff, working very hard and putting it all together. What we have in common is that we all have our eyes and minds firmly fixed on the future. We have come a long way, but we know that we have a long way to go.
So the quality of Bentley continues to grow today as it did yesterday, and it will tomorrow. As Harry Bentley concluded in his speech to a former graduating class,
In the early part of my talk, I forecasted the financial progress of this class. I did not, however, attempt any prophecies concerning individual members, knowing that that which is ahead for them is a secret to be unfolded in their tomorrows. These imponderables are what makes the future intriguing.